Welcome to the first ever video of StampTech. This is Camille Robinson, Be Inspired Every Day Unity Design Team member. I'm so happy and thrilled about that, by the way. Unity and you all make me so very happy. Today we are working with a free SVG file I put together for this week's Stamp of the Week. I hope you like it and use it. It's available for download on the Unity blog as well as my personal blog, www.camirobinson.blogspot.com. It includes the shaped card base, some circle shapes, and a scallop shape. The shapes work well with this week's Stamp of the Week, Life is Sweeter with Treats by Angie Blom. Love her. This package includes 2 red rubber stamp images, the circle-shaped image with a sentiment that I love, you make life sweeter. I love to mix and match sentiments with other sets. I think this is one of those sentiments you can use with another image if you're so inspired to do so. I'm going to show you how I put together my card in Silhouette Studio using their print and cut technology. Then I'm going to print and cut the project to show you how I assembled it in real life from my laundry room studio in Jackson, California. So let's get started. First of all, we're going to go and open the free SVG file. So you go to File at the top of the screen and you hit Open, and Files of Type, you're going to select All Files, and you're going to go to where you saved it, and for me it is under Unity Projects and Life is Sweeter, and there's the card. I'm going to select it and hit OK. And so you see the shaped file card here, the base right here. We're going to actually move that off, and we're going to turn on our registration marks, which is up here on the right, and show registration marks. And my settings for registration marks for most of my documents are 0.395. You just get most of your workspace here. You can use that. And then I also make sure that it's set for letter size, especially for cards, because that's what I like to use. Anyways, I moved the card base off, and I've got the shape that's going to go on top of the card base, a large circle, and then you can see that there's a scalloped piece, and then this right here, this little shape, this little circle, is actually going to hold the Stamp of the Week. Excuse me, I'm suffering with a cold today. So let's go and open some digital files. That's what I like to use. I'm going to go into my Digital Project Life file, and I'm going to work with the Annie Tan Collection +1. And I'm going to go and select, I want to select a filler card with a color that I want to use. That looks good. So I'm going to open that, and I'm going to use the color selector, and I'm going to select that color, and then I'm going to close this, and I'm going to go and select the smallest circle that's going to fit the Stamp of the Week, and I'm going to make it that color. And I'm also at this time going to go and get the Stamp of the Week and the sentiment, bring that on the mat, and that's under Unity and Projects, and we're going to look at everything here. Oh, and there's the sentiment, and there is the Stamp of the Week that I previously colored. Whoa! I don't know what just happened there. Went haywire. Alright, there we go. I'm going to close that. And if you notice, it's going to fit right on top of that. Let's go ahead and make that larger so we can see where it's going to fit. And that looks good. I'll move this over a little bit, and I'm just going to select both of these by dragging my mouse around them, and then I'm right clicking and I'm going to select group, so now I don't have to worry about those. those will be together, and I can move them all over the place if I wanted to. Let's select the life card that's going to go over the top of this shape. If I could get my mouse to cooperate here. Come on. To do that, I'm going to go to File and Open, and we're going to select all files so we can take a look at it. And I think I like, I think I actually used journaling card for that one earlier for the sample. Oh, there it is. And I'm going to grab it with my mouse and put it right over the top of it. And if you notice, it kind of doesn't look like it does in the sample. So we're going to go here and select the fill pattern window. We're going to go down to the advanced options, and then I'm going to make it a little bit smaller until I get it the way I like it. Maybe pan it. Let me see what that'll do. Ah, there. Does that do it for me? There we go. I think I like the way that looks. Still don't like it. Okay, let's go with something like that. And then we need to place some pattern paper in our largest circle. I'm going to go to File and Open and select all files, and then I think what I'm using there is this pattern here, and I'm going to drag it right on top. Then I'm going to select the scalloped shape, all files, and I think it was that really hot pink that's like the orange. Oh. Hit undo. I do that a lot. Hit undo. I'm glad they made that button. There. Now, I want to see what these pieces are going to look like, so I'm going to send to back, and doing that, I could see that I don't really like how that worked out. You know what, in fact, I'm going to get rid of this. Let's do this again. Select the shape that's going to go on the card base. Go to Open. Select all files. I'm going to go to my journaling cards. Find that again. And flip. There, that's better. That's what I wanted. Anyway, so I'm going to send that to back because I want to see what these shapes are going to look like on top of the card. I dig it. And this one. And okay, so this is a sentiment. I'm going to place the sentiment where I want it. And you know what? I'm not going to get too detailed about where it's at. I think that I like the way it looks right about there. And then I'm going to take all the shapes off. And, excuse me, I'm going to select the sentiment. I'm going to select the shape that's going to go on the card base, and I'm going to right click my mouse, and I'm going to group them so that they are together, see? And then I'm going to place everything on my mat so that I can print and cut everything. I'm actually going to take this the shaped card, and I'm going to select the rotate window, and I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees, and I'm going to actually place this on my mat. I just printed it, you know, I didn't give it any pattern or anything. It's just going to cut white from the paper that I'm going to use to print on. And now I think it's ready to print and cut, so I'm going to have to end the video because well, I have a laptop and I'm going to have to move to where my silhouette is, but I'm going to save this first. So File, Save As, and it's going to now be Camille's Life is Sweeter card, the Silhouette Studio Edition. So we're going to hit OK, and I will see you in the other part of the video. Bye-bye.